Well, as you may have heard, Fort Myers Beach and Sanibel Island were almost completely destroyed during Hurricane Ian. Sanibel Island, I was actually the first HVACI tech on the island following the storm. One of the things that we had to do was take a look at the water lines. We had to actually go around and find the locations of where the rising water stopped from the storm surge and where the rain damage started. Because of the rising water, anything underwater was considered flood. Anything with just rain damage was considered hurricane-related damage. And then, of course, we had the wind damage tossed in on top of that. So if a unit was flipped over that was sitting on the ground, that was due to storm surge. If a unit was flipped over that was sitting on a roof, that became due to wind damage. But again, so we had to really look hard for the surrounding damage to see which category it fell into.
And to caveat, we don't know any of the policy language or anything like that. You know, our reports are based on the visual observations, and connecting the dots is usually done by the adjuster. They know where the water lines are. They know what our visual observations of how something fell over in a certain location.
And importantly, they're familiar with what their policies are going to cover.
Yeah,
That's
that is
correct.
You would have to stay more objective and sort of be less concerned with policy language, policy coverage, and all of that, because you're just there to see what you can see, determine the cause of the loss, and then report back to the insurance adjuster.
That's correct. The tech in the field doesn't know what the policy is. We don't have that information. We go out where we look at what the damage is and what caused it. That's our role.